What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Toshi today. Hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it, you guys. It is the 29th of May today, and Toshi just keeps moving down. We're down about, what, 4% today? Yeah, 4% on the dot. It looks like we're going to move a little bit lower, and that's okay. We'll probably see a lower low come in here. I'm expecting that. I'm at least expecting that, right? If we're looking at this from a low to a high here, the expectation could be something around 206 to 20566, something like that at the worst, right? I don't think it's going to be too bad, but a little bit lower to go nonetheless. Something that would be in line with this kind of bull flag behavior, right? We've got the lower lows here. We've got the lower highs. Hope that was not a good lower high like this, kind of parallel formation. It would make sense to go right down here into our primary target zone between the 1272 and the 1618. So that's what I'm thinking, between 30566 to 306. Not 2 zeros, my bad. 30566 to 306, somewhere in that area. We're at 3065 right now, so a little bit lower to go on Toshi. Looking at the 4-hour time frame, it would agree as well. Rejecting the 60 time and time again, living below the 40 now, looking like we want to go to the oversold zone. It really wouldn't surprise me if this reading was a more prominent reading than this last reading here. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor. If you were trying to take some, maybe not profits or losses, whatever now, it might be a good idea. It might not be. It's hard. It's the minimum target isn't even a 7% loss, so I have a hard time saying it's a good time to sell. I have an easier time saying is don't sell, wait, buy more, right? That's what I would do. That's what I am doing. And the time to sell, if you wanted to, would have been here where I bought, here, any of these highs here. Now is not the time to sell, not at the bottom here, because you never know when you could just reverse and you could go higher. This is not a good time to sell. You should wait, right? And if it goes lower, oh, I knew it. I should have sold. Why did I listen to C-Zar? Don't listen to me. Not financial advice. Do whatever you want. Who cares? But if we go lower, it's not a problem. It's an opportunity. Buy more, right? If we go lower, it's not a problem. It's an opportunity. Somebody get that tattooed. On a daily time frame here, bull flag. Absolutely, it's a bull flag. You got the lower highs here. Looking for the lower lows. You're probably going to get a lower low. And then whenever it comes time to break it out, we're going to see a fantastic, glorious breakout. And we actually have assumed for a while, I think, that we could see. I wasn't calling for a lower low, right? I've definitely been expecting that we would go higher, but we have assumed that we could see a lower low because from a high to a low here, if you take this bull flag, measure move, it takes you just above the 886, right? Just above it. And I remember saying, I don't know how many days ago it was, but wouldn't it make sense if we went a little bit lower and brought that measure move right to the 886, right there where that wicking high is? I mean, it might make sense. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor. I expect that somewhere in the next 2 weeks, we'll probably be up at 00175. So go lower, Toshi. Go down on us. Who cares? It's not a big deal. You're going to go up higher. It's very common, very typical behavior to go to your golden ratio, find support at the 0.5 and continue, find support at the 382 and continue, or somewhere in between and continue. And it's that somewhere in between that I think we're going to do. Worst case scenario 30512 would hold as support, but I don't even think we go down there. It's going to be somewhere between the 0.5 and the 382. Typically, after you find support from finding resistance in your golden ratio, you find support down in this area. Typically, you go and find resistance in this area. And our measure move just happens to line up with the exact top of this area. It lines up with that exact top there if we go down a little bit more. And I think that we will go down a little bit more. You guys want to see something funny? Let's see here. Hold on. Let's see. You guys see that? Hi, Rafiki. Bye, Rafiki. The cat's a menace. The cat's a menace. He knows that I sit here. He's like, let me inside, dude. I'm cold. It's not cold. It's actually really nice up there. You guys want to see? It's actually really nice up there. I wonder if you'll be able to. Let's see. Just look. Yeah. It's beautiful. It's actually beautiful. The yard kind of sucks, but it's a nice day out. Anyways, man. Okay, good. Oh, let me see. Hey. Okay, so yeah, that's the whole scope. I think we're going to go down just to go higher, and then we'll consolidate up there, and then we'll continue to run higher. By the end of June, by early July, I would anticipate that we are somewhere around 0045 to 01, so something at 1 cent to about half a cent by the end of June, if not sometime in July. I'm actually thinking it will be sometime in July. But I got nothing else for you guys. I hope you liked the video. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe. Daily RSI looks fine, looks phenomenal. Bullish, you can go lower and still be fine. Weekly RSI, It's too new to really say, but also in a bullish posturing, to be fair. Overall, I think that we're going to move up higher, and I'm not worried about this downside at all. So look to buy more. HODL. Don't panic sell. If you want to sell here, I mean, like, maybe not. I don't know. I think it's good practice to hold through the pain sometimes. It really is. Anyways, I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care. Bye.